In this demo, we're going to talk about our HIBob to ADP iHCM new hires integration. And we're going to start off in our HIBob application by inserting a new hire. So we're going to click on New Hire. We're going to select our template and click Start. And we're going to enter all our information in order to complete the new hire. Our new hire is going to be called Test Demo 7. And we're going to make sure we select the start date. And as you can see, our employee profile has been created. And what this is going to do now is it's going to trigger the integration to pick up the new hire from HIBob and sync that new hire over to ADP iHCM. And now we can go look in ADP iHCM to ensure that our new hire has synced across. Now we're in ADP and we're going to click on Actions. We're going to go to the onboarding section. When a new hire is inserted into ADP, they are inserted into the onboarding section where the rest of the details need to be filled in and completed before the new hire is actually a full employee in ADP. So we're going to select our employee from the list and we're going to look for Test Demo 7. And we can see Test Demo 7 there in the list. Complete the remaining details. And once we complete putting in all of our information, we can do the submit. We've now completed the information and we can see that it's going to take a few minutes for ADP to process the information. However, this employee will now be a full new hire in ADP. Once the integration inserts the employee into ADP successfully, it also goes and updates a couple of fields in HIBob as well. We can go back into our HIBob application now to check to ensure that those fields also were successfully updated. And we can see in HIBob that the candidate ID and applicant ID are both successfully updated. With any integration, a tool called FlexSpring Monitor is also provided, which allows you to monitor your integration runs, run your integrations on demand, suspend your integration, open a support case, and much more. In this case, we're going to go look in FlexSpring Monitor and we're going to check the transaction for Test Demo 7. And as you can see here, there's an identifier for Test Demo 7 on the left-hand side, and on the right we can see that there's a request, which is a capture of the payload that is sent to ADP when inserting the new hire, and we can also see the response payload returned from ADP upon successful insertion of the new hire. The integration also does send an email report once the integration completes with any transactions that have occurred. And in the email, you can see that we include the identifier. You can see that Test Demo 7 is identified as the person who's being transacted over to ADP from HIBob. We also show you the operation that's happening, and in this case, it's a new hire transaction. We also show you the status of the transaction, whether successful or failed. And we show you any detail that you'd like to capture as well. And in this case, we're showing you the ADP application ID. In the email, there's also a link to the FlexSpring Monitor report for this particular integration run. And if you click on the link, it'll take you directly into FlexSpring Monitor, exactly where we were looking before, to show the transaction results. This will be it for our demo for new hires from HIBob to iHCM UK, and we hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you and have a great day.